Hi there, I have another meeting, so I'm gonna get ready and chat with you guys a little bit. My skin's a little bit dry, so I think I'm gonna spray my face first. I know there's like beauty gurus who love like misting their face, but I always cringe when I do it because I just feel kind of like a dog getting punished, you know, when they get water squirted in their face. Yeah, I don't like that. You can see I'm wearing a dress. I kind of was wearing sweatpants for like everything, and then the heat started rising. I live in California, and so I don't have that many shorts, and that's because I'm 5'10", so anything that's like a decent size on normal people is kind of microscopic on me, and so I don't like them, and they ride up. And I watched a BuzzFeed video recently where I thought it was just me because I was tall, but no. Female shorts are manufactured in such a way that they always ride up. I thought it was just me, but no, they make him that way. I don't understand why. Anyways, so yeah, I don't have that many shorts, so I'm wearing dresses, and I'm like, thank God I bought these last spring and summer because they are saving my life. It's like 84 degrees in my apartment sometimes. I don't know why we live here. But yeah, and I feel like it makes me immediately feel more put together, and it's not like I made that much more effort or that it's uncomfortable because it's, hello, I don't have to wear pants, which is great. And so that kind of got me thinking about what are other things that I have around the house that I could incorporate more often to bring me more joy. And I thought perfume is another thing where, you know, we're not going anywhere, so maybe we're not using it, but that could be something that, you know, if you need a little pick-me-up, to wear that, because it's gonna expire anyway. All that stuff has expiration dates. Let's see. I am a little bit spotty today because I am expecting my period and it is delayed. But concealer, I think this is okay. What is it? Yeah, so another thing that I was thinking about during this time is, you know, it's a chance for your skin to breathe because you don't have to put on makeup and stuff like that. And I hope that you're not buying makeup during this time because something that started happening to me 3 to 4 years ago, I went through like this huge minimalism study, and so I started culling my clothes, like, and I do an inventory every year. I kind of look through the stuff that I have been using, and then I will say, do I really use this, or am I just holding on to it just because? And especially like clothes that my mom gives me, I'm kind of like, I accepted it, but I honestly, it's not my style and I would never wear this. So ended up giving those back to her and stuff. But the other thing that I think as females we should do this kind of regular upkeep with is also our makeup, because like I said with perfume, it's a perishable item, and you know, depending on whatever products, some will stay good for a little bit of a longer time than others, but some expire pretty quickly. So there's no need to be hoarding this stuff. And you know, at most, I think with eyeshadow, it's kind of like you can use it at most for 2 years or something. And I definitely have been cognizant of that, and I'm like, I'm never gonna hit pan on like this palette alone, so I'm not gonna be buying more things. It's just not practical. And for me, it's kind of a money issue where there are other things that I'd rather invest my money in than something that can, you know, be out of my life so quickly. Let's see. And then, what is it? Oh yeah, if you are feeling tempted to purchase things, this is what I did a few months ago, but I just had a day where I swatched everything that I had. That was lipsticks, that was eyeshadows, that was my highlighters, and was it cheeks, blushes, everything. I just swatched everything, and then that helped me rediscover, like, oh, I really like this color and I'd like to use more of it. Or, you know, finding out like, oh, this is not very flattering on me anymore, or like the shade does not suit you anymore because you got darker or lighter, whatever. So yeah, I would recommend doing that. And then the other thing is that I started off my undergrad as an art major, and then I switched over to English actually. But since taking an art class, it's like I know the fundamentals, how to make colors out of certain colors. Like brown is, you just pair contrasting colors together, like blue and orange you can incorporate to make a brown, etc. So yeah, I know that there are temptations to buy a certain palette because you know that this color is like the color, but I don't buy into it. And then another product that I don't spend my money on anymore is eyeliner, because I have found that it takes me forever to go through one, and also I can use my eyeshadow palette by just wetting the brush, dabbing it in color, and just putting on my eyes like right now. And you definitely want to try it out first on a day where you maybe are not going out anywhere, because I've had cases where I know, oh, I can't do that with this palette because it will crease like a crazy. Yeah, but usually I have no problem doing that. The brush that I like to use for this is a ColourPop brush. I got this free for a promotion, and I actually wanted this other brush, but this has like changed my life. I've never did gel liners or anything that was not a liquid or a pencil before I got this brush. So yay, ColourPop. And I think something else that my friend asked me the other day, she asked me like, has this quarantine made you gain weight? And I said, I think this past week, yeah, like I've been feeling it, because I have not been really excited about anything that I make. I need to get more creative about my cooking, but it just, everything just started kind of tasting the same, and I'm very sick of my food. But what is it? She was like, yeah, I've gained weight and it's affecting my confidence. And that got me thinking about, yeah, you know, this is a strange time where, you know, we don't know what's gonna happen to our future and how long this is gonna last. And so, do you know what your stress habit is? It's important, because if you know that, you know, when I'm stressed out, I tend to snack incessantly, then you can you know, create preventative measures because you know that that's what you revert to. Like for me, I know that when I'm stressed out, I just shut down and I like to take a nap or sleep. And I think the best part of my days right now is my naps. Not my naps. No. The best part of my day is in the afternoon where I wash my face, and that's kind of the time where my brain knows that, okay, the day is over, we're washing the grime off, we're washing the work off, and you have to do something for fun because we need joy in our lives right now. And so I have been trying to use some of the art supplies that I've had, you know, lying around to make art. And if I get bored of that, then I'm taking care of my plants, if you could see in the background. And that's been fun for me because I'm finding that plants are more resilient than I am sometimes, because there have been moments where I'm like, she's definitely dead, and I tried my best, oh well, and then I leave her alone, and then it's new buds or like new growth happening, and so it's very exciting to be able to take care of something. I think that's why all the foster animals have been adopted, because people want, you know, interactions during this time. Let's see. I am in dire need of a haircut, and to be honest, if this goes until 2022, like the doomsday news is saying, then I will definitely gonna shave my hair. I did go to CVS actually to, why is it doing this? I did go to CVS to buy clippers, but it turned out that everyone had the same idea and it was all sold out. All the $20 ones were sold out, and they only had like expensive $40, $50 things, and I was like, not about to drop that much money. For that much money, I might as well wait to see my hairstylist. Yeah, so I hope this helps, and I hope that, you know, you kind of think about, what is my stress habit? So I read this quote where somebody said that everyone has an addiction, it's just that some addictions are more socially acceptable than others. I don't remember who said it. And I was like, that's very true, because if you are, you know, addicted to coffee, you could be a coffee connoisseur and that's seen as perfectly fine. But if you're addicted to something like overeating, for example, then like there's stigma. All of us are just trying to survive. Just be aware, don't beat yourself up about it. You know, you're on this certain path and you feel like it's gonna take you in a direction that you don't want to go, then you have the power to stop that. You don't have to continue down that route. Yeah, this is it. I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time.